Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have another What's Sold video for you today. It is May 4th, and happy Star Wars Day for all you nerds out there. But yeah, we're going to go over, I think we had at least 20 sales right now. So we're going to start picking them and see what we got.
Guys, yeah, we're going to start over here. These are Kidizen sales first today. First up, I sold these Crocs flats. These are a women's pair of shoes. If you didn't know, you can post women's items on Kidizen, just not men's or like household goods. But yeah, these Crocs have been sitting for a very long time. Most Crocs sell within 30 to 90 days for me at the very longest. But again, these are size 6, so every single day I feel like I've been mentioning the size 6 stuff is taking a while to sell. So I really got to be very particular about what I pick up in that size. So yeah, I paid $6.99 for these probably a year ago, and they just finally sold for $20 free ship. So I might be making like $3 or $4.
Yeah, and that's not to say that it's not worth buying size 6, but you know, maybe we just have a little too many.
Less people wear it, so.
Yeah. They do sit longer, so.
We like to move our stuff fast. Then I sold these Converse. They came from the JBF sale, so my average cost of goods on my shoes there was $6.56, so that's what I have into these. They sold for $17.10 plus shipping. Alright, and then BM. Also, this is actually a 3-item bundle. First thing that sold is a Peak t-shirt. This just says everything revolves around me on the front, and then on the back it has all the planets and everything.
Which is a very fitting shirt for any kid out there, right?
And then another Peak shirt. This one is about baseball. There is but one game, and that game is baseball. So that's that. That's what that one says. And then the last thing is BK. This is the brand Cheeky Plum, and I just thought these were cute, so I grabbed them. It is a good brand. I normally try to stick to the dresses and stuff, but these were fairly inexpensive. $3.50 at Once Upon a Child. I have $1 into this one from Goodwill, and then this one was my son's, and I think I probably paid 20 bucks for it, so yeah. But this buyer bought these 3 items for $50 plus shipping, so still pretty good. All right, and then I think the other couple items that sold on Kidizen are right here. I sold another pair of the play sandals. I must have sent someone an offer a while back. Kidizen, you can't really see what offers you sent, like unless you screenshot them yourself. So yeah, a lot of times people will message, can you send me the same offer? But like, I don't know what offer I sent them. And then you're like, oh, so then you have to ask them what offer it was. And then who knows if they're really saying the true answer. But anyways, this person thankfully said, hi, will you still do the $30?
Yeah.
So she told me the amount that I sent, so I was thankful for that. And I said, yes, definitely. So I had to recart them and sent her the offer, 30 free ship. So shipping's going to cost me $5.15, and then Kidizen fees, I'll still at least double my money because I have $10 into them. And this sold in just like a minute of posting, so I knew that I underpriced it, but that's okay. It's just a childhood's hoodie. It was my son's. I bought it off Kidizen a while back for $18. I listed it for $35 plus shipping, which is basically what retail is. So I was thinking I was going to have to send an offer to get it sold, and no. They carded it and bought it right away. So then a friend told me I probably could have got at least 50 because these are called the beach hoodies. They have this, just like the neckline's low.
Okay.
Like the curved neckline. So Childhoods has trademark hoodies, Henley hoodies, beach hoodies. So apparently the beach hoodies are really in right now, and they just did a recent drop and they sold out right away. So people are looking out for them and willing to pay over retail. So if you have some and you don't want them anymore,
sell them for more than we did.
At least $50, yeah.
$50.
But yeah, so I got 35 plus shipping. I'm still happy with that considering I paid 18. So yeah, Kidizen's really busy this week. I did mention it's Kid Economy, so You don't have to be participating in the event to make a lot of sales, though. A lot of the sales I showed you are not part of the thing. It's just a lot of activities happening on the app because of it. So people are posting new stuff, people are sharing stuff, people are carding stuff. So it just causes
a lot of buzz
to buy stuff. So if you haven't tried Kidizen and want to, this is a great week to start posting. We have a link below, and my code is Ginger in all caps if you want to try it out.
And this video is probably going up later in the week, but it should go through the weekend, right?
Yeah. And then, well, I mean, if you post and regularly, you're going to get sales no matter what. But yeah, this week is like extra busy because of the event. But if you join with my code, you get $5 to spend. So you can check it out either way. If you don't like it, you can delete it off your phone after you spend your $5. So, all right. And then we had a couple of Facebook sales. Box W. Oh. Right, these are some little baby Toms. Got these at the JBF sale as well, so $6.56 into them. They sold for $18 plus shipping. I just posted these late last night and woke up to them sold, so that was awesome. And then another pair of the play shoes, but this one was the orange one. Yeah, those sold for $25 plus shipping on Facebook. Then we had a viewer sale, my first Harley sale, because I haven't actually posted any, but she reached out through Instagram. So this is going out to Maria Mancini, and she lives in, I'm probably going to butcher this, Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. So yeah, she has bought from us before, and she says she's our biggest fan and loves to watch the channel. So she grabbed this 3X Harley shirt. It has embroidery, so hope your husband loves this.
Yeah, thanks again for the support, Maria.
Yeah, I gave this to her for $25 plus shipping. My average cost of goods on all of what you guys saw in that haul. So some of the shirts were $12.99, some were $9.99. A couple of the shoes were cheaper. So everything together divided up came out to $10.67 per item. That's with tax and everything included. So yeah, at the very least, I want to at least double my money on all. I started posting some of them today to all the platforms, and I think some of them are going to sell for like $50, so we'll see. It should be good, but I'd like some to start selling off to feel better about it.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Posting to all platforms, we've kind of changed it up a little bit for this month, so we'll talk about that a little bit later.
All right, so now on to eBay. So box G. What did I call? O'Neill board shorts. So I got these guys at Goodwill for $3. Sold them for $19.95 plus shipping. All right, and then box CC. These are some Saks or San Antonio shoes. These sold for $24.95 plus shipping. These have been listed a while, so I was happy to see them go. I did pay $8.99 for these, so I just doubled my money. And then box X. This is just that Old Navy black basic dress that I got at the Denver bins from our stimulus check challenge. It sold for $12 plus shipping, and it is Old Navy. They don't cost much to begin with, so I'm happy with that. So about $1 and some change into 12 plus ship. Alright. We sold actually another pair of Sash shoes. These ones I only got for $2.50 at a local thrift and sold them for $22.70 plus shipping. Alright, BI. These are some men's North Face shorts, new at tag. I got these retail arbitrage for $10, sold them for $22.70 plus ship. So probably just about doubling my money, maybe about a $9 profit on those. And AR. I think I just listed this last night. It's a Matilda Jane new at tag girls top. I got this at a Once Upon a Child up in Denver when me and Chris went on our anniversary trip. He did not come to the Once Upon a Child with me, but I took.
Well, I stayed in the car with Reese, right? Oh no, this was the one in Omaha. In Denver, sorry.
Yeah, in Denver. So, I averaged out my cost of goods this day. I think this was only, they priced their Matilda Jane fairly inexpensive, but everything divided between itself came out to $5.95. So that's what I have into it, and it sold for $20.95 plus shipping.
Not too bad.
And that was it for eBay. We have one more sale on eBay, but they did not pay yet. So we'll do that tomorrow if they pay. Poshmark now, BB.
Whoa. Keep it down. Pots and pans.
So these are some Sam Edelman Circus. Well, Circus by Sam Edelman. They're beachy espadrille shoes. I've had these for a very long time. Sam Edelman just doesn't do well for me. I think it's cute, but it doesn't retail for a ton and it doesn't resell for a ton. But I paid $5.99 for these, thinking I could get at least 25. I think I priced them at 29, and I got an offer of 23. So not too bad. It just took a long time. So I don't know that I'd pick them up again. And then Bucks K. This is Matilda Jane. This is one of the ones I got at the JBF sale. So have about $11 into it. Sold for 25 was an offer I accepted. She came in at 20. I countered at 30. She came back at 25, and I took that. And then this is a Posh bundle where I actually put the items in a bundle for the person and sent them an offer, which I rarely do this, but the few times I've done it, I feel like they've accepted, so I should do it more. Two Fox Racing boys shirts, just different, both size large, and together I sent her an offer of 24 with discounted shipping of, I believe, $5.95, and I only have about $2 and change into each shirt, so at this point I'm just wanting to get rid of those. I sold off a bunch when I first got them and then have a few left. And then last Poshmark sale is actually this board game. I think I mentioned it in one of our recent hauls, right? What we were going to list this week, a couple weeks ago. So I did list this a couple weeks ago to eBay, but I just cross-posted it everywhere else last night. And I got an offer on Poshmark today. So the comps on this game are crazy. Like, mostly between like 60 to like $90, even pre-owned. This one's pre-owned. We
played probably once, but yeah. We did count everything up and make sure everything was there, 100% complete, and we saran wrapped it.
So I only paid $2.99 for this, which actually we need to get this off before.
Yeah.
So we just used a hair dryer, and if you put it like heat it up,
it
just
softens
goes right
the glue.
off. It doesn't leave any residue or anything. So yeah, I need to get that done. But somebody offered, I think I priced it at 70. Someone offered me 50. And I almost countered, but my thought was Poshmark, they're paying for shipping. This is a heavy board game. It's like 4 pounds on its own, and Poshmark, they're already paying for that shipping. On eBay, I would have had to pay for 4 to 5 pounds of shipping, and that would be out of, well, I would charge it to the buyer, but I think I just did $14.99 even, so it could have ended up being even more than that, depending on where whoever bought it lived.
And it's a little larger. Like the box, it would have been difficult to find a box, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. This, I picked this up at the post office a while back. So this is a board game box, but it is a large flat rate box. So on Poshmark, you're allowed to use flat rate boxes for no extra cost or anything. But I don't even know how much this, I think this box is either like $18 or $20 if you go to the post office and pay the price that they charge for it. So yeah, that was kind of why I was like, yeah, it'll just be easier to do this Poshmark sale. So maybe I could have got another $10 on eBay. It would have taken a lot longer. It'd have been a lot more hassle. So
yeah,
it fits perfectly in here. And let's see, just under, well, just over 4. So perfect. So yeah, $50. So $3 into $50. That's, I wish I could do that with everything.
Right. So Bolo, that game, that's by Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
And honestly, even if it's missing some pieces, you could probably still sell.
Yeah.
So or you could probably piece out the pieces if you really wanted to do all that. So
We were totally going to keep it, but I did discover that you can play the game free online, so I'm probably just going to set it up on the kids' iPads. And I grew up, you know, knowing Robert Kiyosaki, reading his books and stuff, so I thought it would be a cool thing to keep, but no sense in keeping it when we can make, what, $50?
So then the last few sales are Mercari. These are some Keen boots I picked up at a local thrift for $12.99 a couple months ago. And someone offered me $54 last night, plus they're paying shipping. So I was really happy with that. And very last sale, a tee.
Right here. Right by Reese.
I didn't even have to push you out the way today. So these are some Crocs. They're like a nursing type Croc. They do have the non-slip soles. These were a women's size 4. So I actually got these at Once Upon a Child. So even though they're women's, they had them in the youth bins. And I paid $3.50 for them and sold them for $15 plus shipping. Because they're such a small size, I was happy with that offer. So, yeah.
All right. So we'll go ahead and get this all packed up, and we'll be right back. All right, we've got everything packed up. It fits really nice in the Hulking bag. And the one buyer that Kathy mentioned earlier that hadn't paid yet, the payment came through.
So it was just a Peaked shirt. Again, I love this brand. It doesn't sell for a ton, but it's a pretty good sell-through. This I got in our Denver trip at the Once Upon a Child. So again, average cost of good was $5.95, and it sold for $17.24 plus shipping. That was an offer I sent out.
Very nice. And like usual, we are kind of running a little bit behind. I will mention this board. We did update, and so far, yeah, on Sunday, 11 listings for $263. Monday, 11 listings for $257. And today, so far, 20 listed for $581. So we're going to get that packed up, get Kathy off to the post office and to pick up Connor. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about List Perfectly. So just stick around. All right, guys, Kathy is off to go pick up Connor and take everything to the post office. And I wanted to show you guys a little bit of List Perfectly right now, how we've been using it. Let me pull that a little bit. There we go. So we've been drafting to List Perfectly first this month and seeing how it is for that. And Kathy realized that cross-listing at the same time as just putting all the information in is working out really well. So she's going to continue to do that. Before we were kind of talking about listing the List Perfectly, or putting our items on List Perfectly first and then listing or cross-listing from List Perfectly to eBay. Last month we were doing eBay listings first because if stuff sold quickly or within that first 2 weeks, we didn't have to delist it off of other platforms, which is kind of an issue with cross-listing. But with List Perfectly, they do make it fairly easy, not only to, if we're out and about, because you can't really use List Perfectly unless you're at a desktop or a laptop, any kind of computer that has Google Chrome, because it is an extension. But if we're here, it's really easy to delist the item. And if we're not here, we can delist the items how we normally do, where we go to each platform and then just take them off. And then when we come back to List Perfectly, it's no problem. We can say it's sold in List Perfectly, and yeah, it works out really well. So I'm gonna be working on some videos for later on in the month on how we're using List Perfectly in our business. And yeah, if that's something you're interested in, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. I think they're going to be releasing some big news this summer, so I'm excited for that. I have some speculation, but every time they have big news and a big release, it's always good. So I'm excited for that. Just going to make the platform better and easier to use. And they usually don't increase any kind of cost when they do this kind of stuff. So I'm excited to find out what they're going to do. But yeah, that is going to do it for this What Sold video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.